He was born in a tent on the cold steppe, with a clot of blood clutched in his tiny fist, an omen, the legends say, of a life soaked in conquest. He would rise to forge the largest land empire the world has ever known. This is the rise of Genghis Khan. In the 12th century, the Mongolian steppe was a harsh land of scattered warring tribes, herders and horsemen who raided and feuded without end. He was named Temüjin. When he was just 9 years old, his father, a minor chieftain, was poisoned by enemies, and his family was cast out to starve. As a youth, Temüjin was captured by a rival tribe and enslaved, forced to wear a heavy wooden collar. He escaped, and his legend began. He was a leader unlike any the steppe had known. He rewarded loyalty over blood and raised men by talent, not by birth. Through war, alliance, and ruthless cunning, he crushed his rivals, one tribe at a time. By the year 1206, every tribe of the steppe bowed to a single man. At a great assembly, they proclaimed him Genghis Khan, the universal ruler. The Mongol nation was born. Genghis forged his people into the most formidable army of the age. Every man was a mounted archer, raised in the saddle, able to ride for days and loose arrows at full gallop. Organized in tens, hundreds, and thousands, they moved with a speed and discipline no enemy could match. He built a vast network of riders and spies, carrying information across the empire faster than any rival could react. Then Genghis turned his horsemen against the great settled empires beyond the steppe. He invaded northern China, storming the walled cities of the powerful Jin dynasty. Where cities resisted, the Mongols showed no mercy, a calculated terror that made others surrender without a fight. To the west lay the rich Khwarazmian Empire. Genghis sought trade. Its ruler murdered his envoys. The Khan's revenge was apocalyptic. Mongol armies swept across Central Asia, sacking the fabled cities of Bukhara, Samarkand, and Urgench. Glittering centers of learning were left as smoking ruins, and whole populations were put to the sword. In a single lifetime, Genghis Khan carved out an empire stretching from the Pacific to the Caspian Sea. It was larger than the conquests of Alexander and Rome combined. Yet he was more than a destroyer. He decreed religious tolerance, a written script, and a code of law to bind his empire together. In 1227, while still campaigning, Genghis Khan died. The cause remains a mystery to this day. By his own command, he was buried in secret, and legend says his tomb has never been found. His heirs drove the empire even further, into Persia, Russia, and the gates of Europe, the largest connected empire in human history. From an abandoned boy on the freezing steppe to the ruler of the known world, Genghis Khan redrew the map of the world forever.